How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to go over some recent PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 game reveals, updates, everything of that sort. Story-driven, a dark fantasy adventure game based on the Inquisitor book series. The Inquisitor has been announced for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. We got a reveal trailer, Steam page with a bunch of information. Go over that. Lost Epic, a game that was in early access on Steam for quite a while, will be coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on July 28th. Action RPG there, we'll talk about that. And Arcade Racer Redout 2, a game that I talked a little bit about, unfortunately has seen a delay, a slight delay. But that game will be coming in June. Alright, first up, story-driven dark fantasy adventure game. The Inquisitor has been announced for PlayStation 5. This is based on the book franchise. You guys know me, I don't do a lot of reading, so that's not really up my alley. However, this game does look up my alley. I'm all about darker games with a little bit of a darker tone, and this is definitely giving me tonality similarities to like a Plague Tale Innocence, being more story-driven, having that dark tone to it, looking like more of a mature game. Gameplay based on the trailer. Now, bear in mind, this game is definitely a ways away. We don't even have a release window at this point, so I don't even know if this is going to be a 2023 game, but gameplay does look a little bit rough around the edges, and I should note that this is a next-gen exclusive title. PlayStation 5, Series, PC, no PS4 or Xbox One release was noted. On the Steam page, it notes, The Inquisitor is a story-driven dark fantasy adventure game with action elements and difficult moral choices. Jesus becomes consumed by utter rage. He breaks free and unleashes violent vengeance on all the non-believers. You are Inquisitor in God's service. Solve the various cases and crimes of those who have transgressed against faith, all while uncovering the truth of a darker evil from another realm that is trying to enter the world of the living. The game has a lot of notes based on its key features. Be the ultimate holy judge and jury. Your role as the Inquisitor is to maintain order and enforce the faith in God. But the world is full of sinners who have lost their way. Decide the fates of those you judge in multiple story-driven cases and missions. This is a world where morality and what is right have long strayed from each other. So will you show mercy or undying belief in holy law? A morally tainted, non-linear tale. This is a dark and gritty story centered around a religion preaching revenge and violence. Multiple branching story choices will test your morality. Choose your path and decide what kind of Inquisitor you will be, one of pity or one of retribution. Enlightened sleuthing, the main character has unique skills and abilities that allow him to solve various crimes and mysteries that have befallen the town, track down and interrogate suspects, discover the hidden truths of the city and its inhabitants, piece together the evidence, and make your final judgments. Delve into the underworld. Unbeknownst to those around him, he has the ability to enter the mysterious underworld. There he can discover the deeper secrets that suspects have tried to hide in their souls, but there's a grave risk to venture into this world as a dark force reigns supreme here and will do everything it can to destroy you for stepping foot into his realms. Persuasive interrogations. The 1500s are still a cruel era of justice. As an Inquisitor, you have been given free rein to use whatever methods and tools deemed it necessary to get suspects to reveal the truth. These optional interrogations date back to the times of the real Inquisition, and it's up to you to decide if and how much force to apply to those under your investigation. And you can let your sword do the talking. Sometimes a tongue just needs to be cut right out in order to loosen it. A full sword-based combat system means various cases will let or even require you to use brute force. Now, based on the trailer, and we only get to see a snippet of it, I would imagine that this is going to be a game that is very, very much story-driven, because the combat that I'm seeing, I don't know, it just doesn't look completely blow away. Hopefully that is refined, and by the time we see more of the game, because again, I imagine this game is relatively early on in development, we'll see it fleshed out a little bit more, and that aspect of the game will be quality as well. But definitely the star of this game to me, atmosphere, tone, those elements seem incredibly engrossing, and I hope to find a story you can get absolutely immersed into. That's really the highlight that I'm going for with the Inquisitor, and hopefully the game turns out well. Again, no official release window. Imagine it's far away, but would think late 23, 24, sometime around there. Moving on from that, Lost Epic will be exiting early access, and it will be launching on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Again, currently it's in early access on PC. It'll be coming July 28th. The full release will also feature online multiplayer for up to 3 players at once, as well as a character skin. It is a 2D side-scrolling action RPG about a war between gods and humanity. The player becomes the deity-defying Knight Godslayer and explores the world known as Sanctum to bring the pantheon of Six to their knees. Now, the game has had a mostly positive reception on Steam in its early access program. 693 reviews, 72% of those reviews are positive. Right away, looking at the screenshots and some of the gameplay, the game is incredibly stylish and visually appealing. Hopefully, that does extend into its entire gameplay. The game in early access is priced at $19.99, 25% off discount running right now on Steam as well. Hopefully, something that you'll get excited for. The PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 versions will also be available in a premium edition for 3,990 yen, which includes a digital art book and soundtrack application. So, yeah, that will be coming. Again, the official release is July 28th. It wasn't clarified if it'll be coming stateside. However, it already supports English language options, so I imagine it is going to be stateside as well. And again, it's available on Steam for every region, so I think we're fine in that regard, and it will be coming stateside on July 28th. So another game, you know, hitting that summer period, and July is going to be a pretty busy month in general. You know, obviously, Lost Epic isn't at the level of a Digimon Survivor as Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but at the same time, it's another game that I imagine people will have some vested interest in. Lastly, Redout 2, an arcade racer that's coming from Saber Interactive and developer 34 Big Things. Unfortunately, seeing a slight delay, it'll be coming June 16th. It was initially going to come out on May 26th. Now, the game just needs a little bit more time to finish development. It's only a couple weeks. Whenever a delay like this happens, it's usually just fine-tuning some polishing elements and things like that. Wouldn't think it's too big. It's not like it's seeing a multiple month delay, especially because the game was scheduled to release in just a couple days. Guess it just needs a little bit more time. However, this is a game that looks pretty cool. As far as futuristic arcade racers, I mean, we're not seeing more Wipeout these days, although Wipeout Omega Collection gonna be in the Plus Premium lineup of games, so you can check that out if you want a futuristic arcade racer, not, you know, outside of Redout 2, but Redout 2 looking pretty good, and again, the official release will be coming June 16th, and that is gonna do it for me. Again, let me know your thoughts on I, the Inquisitor. Already showed you some gameplay. Check out the trailer for yourself. Unmute the audio, of course. We're not, you know, playing the audio. And I think the ambiance, the tone, and those elements are the strongest elements that I am seeing out of the game thus far, but we only see, you know, initial gameplay and things like that. Hopefully it does evolve quite a bit and just gets more and more polished as we get closer to its release, whenever that may be. Lost Epic will be coming out of early access and hitting PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in July 28th to be exact, and Redout 2, unfortunately, seeing a delay. That'll be coming June 16th. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.